Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a Thrasher magazine tap to change Instagram filter. We're going to start with a new project. I'm going to go ahead and expand this. I know that in past videos it's been kind of small, so hopefully this helps. All right, cool. So we're going to start with add object. I'm going to go ahead and add in a canvas. I'm going to make this a little bigger. There we go. Now you can see. All right, so within that canvas, I'm going to add a rectangle. One of many, but bear with me here. So pretty standard stuff, fill width, fill height, lock down our corners. Then we're going to add a material. In our assets panel, we're going to rename that to match our rectangle. Rectangle. You always want to make sure that your things are labeled. I know more or less what this is going to look like, so I'm not too worried about it, but try to be as descriptive as possible so your layers and files don't get mixed up. I feel like this is kind of much. Does this look bad? I'm gonna try. Yeah, I feel like this looks bad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shorten it down a little. Thrasher mag. I still feel like this looks like too much. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and name it Thrasher mag 1. There we go. I'm gonna change the rectangle name as well so we know that it belongs to that material. All right, so within clicking the Thrasher mag within the assets, we're going to go to the shader type and click flat. Head over to our texture where that box is. We're going to choose a file. These are the files I created. This is, you got to make sure it's PNG since static text is now approved. This is actually the first one I created, and it's actually really cool. I'm going to stop for a second because I want to explain that. I tried to make these as accurate as possible to original Thrasher magazine, so I searched online and found these. There's a couple more that I have that you'll see, but this one is a Thrasher Collector's Edition. It's actually the winter edition, winter 1988. So I wanted to make sure that I knew what I was doing. Definitely credit to the person who designed these back in the day. All credit goes to them. I want to be clear that this is just for educational and entertainment purposes. I am not profiting from this at all. So yes, with all due respect, thanks, and all credit goes to the original design. If you're still watching, I really appreciate it. I just want to give credit where credit's due, and that's to the original designer. This is not an original idea of mine. I am simply recreating it for the reason of this tutorial. So, all right, let's jump back into it. So we're going to head over to our canvas and we're going to add in a rectangle. Standard stuff, fill width, fill height, pin down our corners, create a new material, change the name of that material. We're also going to change the name of the rectangle so we know that they match. Great, I should have probably did this one first, but you know what? We're good. Click it down here. Shader type flat. Right here in the texture drop down, we're going to click new texture, select this Thrasher magazine. Now you're going to see them on top of one another layered. That's fine. Just trust the process. We're going to repeat it by adding in another rectangle. Again, fill width, fill height, down our corners, create a new material, change the name. You guys should probably start getting comfortable doing that. It's pretty easy. But again, make sure your things are labeled or you will get mixed up. Hopefully not, but it does happen. All right, one more time. Standard flat, shader type flat. Add in a new texture. This Thrasher Mag 80s PNG. Here we go. Trust the process. One more time. Rectangle. Fill width, fill height, corners. Material, oops, okay, material, go. Change the name of that material. This is 4, yeah, 4. Change the name of that rectangle. Great. Share type flat, texture. We're gonna add in our fancy frame. There we go. Our stylized Thrasher Mag PNG. Put some grain on it. Okay. Now, okay, you won't be able to see this. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Okay, so we're gonna go to our last filter that we just did and click visible. You can see that you can see it. When you click it, when it's unclicked, you don't see it. Pretty basic stuff. But what we're gonna do is now is we're gonna select all of our Thrasher magazines that we just did, and we're gonna click visible, this little arrow next to it. That's gonna open up our patch editor. Now it looks like there's only one, but they're all there. You just have to separate them. Be mindful. Keep it, or that's why I said to keep it organized. Okay. I'm just, I'm going to move this over a little bit because it's kind of in the way. All right. So what comes next is we're going to actually add in a couple patches within our patch editor. You do that just by clicking within the patch editor and it will open up. So first what we're going to add in is we're going to go ahead and we're going to click and we're going to add in a screen tap. Then we're going to go ahead and add in our counter. So we have our screen tap, we have our gesture state, and our, I love the way this looks. All right, so we have our screen tap right here. We're actually going to bring in the gesture state. We're going to connect it to our increase. And then we're going to add in another patch called the option sender. All right, cool. We're going to change it to Boolean. Where it said number, we're going to change it to Boolean and click value so it's highlighted. We're going to select this and put it into our option in our option sender. So when if you try to press, I'm sorry, I'm looking for, here it is, simulate touch, you will see as you touch it, the picture doesn't change, but on our counter and our option sender, it's changing. So output 0, maximum count 4. I'm actually going to change it though because I want one of them to just be a regular camera. I don't want any filter. I want it filter free. I'm going to put 5 output and we're going to start connecting our outputs into the Thrasher Mag filters. Then you're going to go back and touch and you will see that they're all there. So what we're going to want to do next is we're going to want to add instructions. So when the person selects a filter, it lets them know that if you tap, it will change. So we're going to head over to device, where it says custom instruction. You're going to choose an instruction and you're going to choose tap to change. That's going to open this up. And on the bottom, you're going to see it says tap to change. I'm going to put that on, let's see, I'm going to change this to 5 to 6. There you go. So that's pretty much it. I love the way this looks. I think it looks really cool. You're also able to test it on your device. You can select an experience, not capabilities, experiences, add experience, sharing experiences. I'm going to send that over to my Instagram to try it out. but I'm pretty happy with it. Although I might change one or two things, but this is pretty much how it's done. And I hope this tutorial has helped you. If you like, don't forget to subscribe and hit that post notification so you never miss out on one of my videos. My daughter would be so proud I got that right.